Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ol'SargeCollects. So I'm doing a Lagniappe episode, and Lagniappe is a term we use down here in South Louisiana, which means something extra, kind of like a baker's dozen. And so these are just some extra cards that I'm throwing your way this week. And what I did is I just did a rummage through my collection, just at random selected some cards that I wanted to share with you. And I think I'm only sharing about 10 cards. And then I'm going to throw in some recent pickups that I had. So let's go ahead and jump off with the first card. And that first card is a nostalgic piece. And it's the 1991-92 Pro Set Platinum Fred Rogers, or Mr. Rogers. Now, this is the only hockey card. It's technically a hockey card. This is the only hockey card that I have in my collection. But I assume that this is probably a difficult card to grade with the black back. And luckily this one got a 9.5. So, nice looking card of a very iconic person, especially during my childhood. And that's Mr. Rogers. Okay. Next one is another nostalgic piece that I had. And that is the 1974 Yamakatsu card, and this is card number 95 of Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. Now, there was multiple cards in this set of Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris, and I believe it's from the movie that they were in together. But this was my favorite image of it, so that's why I selected this card. And it's got writing on the back that I can't tell what that means, so if anybody knows what that says, let me know. All right. And the next card is, honestly, another nostalgic piece, but it's a baseball card. It's the 1987 Topps Tiffany Future Stars Bo Jackson card. And, this one always just takes me right back to my childhood. Love this image. Probably my favorite card. I think it is my favorite card in the entire set, the 1987 Topps set. So just a beautiful image. He was the rave at the time, so. Okay. The next one, going back to 1974, this is an alternative rookie card for Dave Winfield. This is the 1974 McDonald's discs. Just kind of a neat issue. And this is in a 9.5. Here's what the back looks like. So if you want a Dave Winfield rookie card, but you don't want to pay the Topps prices, you can always pick one of these up. Okay. And the next card I'm going to share is this 1970 Kellogg's card of Al Kaline. I really love the 1970s Kellogg's cards. Love the 3D imaging, and they have a lot of stars, Hall of Famers in the set. You can get players like Ernie Banks, and you can get Willie Mays, just some really good players. Unfortunately, there's no Hank Aaron, and that's the one thing bad I have to say about Kellogg's back in the 70s when they were doing all the 3D cards. You don't have any Hank Aaron represented. Okay, the next card is this 1961 Golden Press Lou Gehrig card. Out of all the Lou Gehrig representation of modern cards and vintage cards, I would have to say that other than the DeLong, this is my favorite image of Lou Gehrig. So let me know in the comments what's your favorite image of Lou Gehrig. I happen to see the same image over and over again, so that's why I like this one. Okay, here's the back. All right. Now I have two nostalgic pieces, and both of these go straight to my childhood. I remember every single Saturday morning watching this, and then also playing with the action figures as a kid. And that's these Hasbro 1982 G.I. Joe Hasbro cards of Cobra Commander and Commando. This is what the back looks like. Really, really cool cards. Love those images. All right. Moving right along. The next card I'm going to show you is this 1970 Tony Taylor card. So I saw this on another channel and really liked the image. I think it was on Shane's channel, Shoebox Legends. He was showing a buyback, but really cool image. I like these dugout images that they had during the 1970s, and there's multiple cards in the set that show the dugout. So really like that. And then the last card I'm going to share with you out of the Rummage is going to be this 2022 Topps Gilded Collection card of Satchel Paige. This is the Ray Wave version, and this is numbered out of 25. This is card number 22 out of 25. I'm sorry, 22 out of 25. Not card number. Anyway, so that's what the Ray Wave looks like. And keeping within that same thought process, now I'm going to get into the recent pickups that I had. And I recently picked up this 2023. And this is the little diamond version of the card. And this is, another Satchel Paige. It's numbered out of 50. So I don't know which one I like more. I can tell you that I like the 2022 style of cards better than the 2023. Okay, and then the next card I'm going to share with you that I recently picked up is this 1957 Brooks Lawrence card on the Reds. Now, I picked it up really because I really like that Reds image right there on his jersey. Here's the back. And I got this 1987 classic of Barry Bonds. And it's got the yellow back. These had two different versions. They had the yellow back and the green back. And that one's the yellow back. Then I got this 2021 Panini of Shohei Ohtani. I'm not really sure what version or anything this is. I picked it up because it was really shiny and looked nice, and it was color matching, so that's why I went with that. I mean, look at the crazy shine on that. And then I picked up a 2022 Topps Chrome Black of Jose Altuve, and this one's numbered out of 75. And then I got three more nostalgic pieces. The first one being a 1956 Elvis card. Here's what the back looks like. The back on this card, this is card number 2 in the set, and the back of this card has a checklist of all of his records up to 1956. And then the next card I got would be this 1963 JFK card. Now in this card, he's throwing out the first pitch at a ball game. So thought that was kind of a cool card. Ties into baseball. Here's what the back looks like. And the last one that I got recently, I'm sorry, not the last one, but another one I got that's nostalgic is this one right here, this Beatles card. And here's what the back looks like. This is from 1964, I think. And this is a Topps issue. Okay, and then I got just some other random cards. So I got, let's see here. I'm going to share with you some Liebigs that I picked up recently. So I did a Liebig video recently, and then it got me on this kick where I wanted to go and pick up a bunch of Liebig cards. So here's two random Liebig cards that I picked up. This one's kind of interesting. It's got a Native American on there, and then you've got a cowboy here with the American flag, and he's got like a contract. I'm not really sure what that contract is supposed to be. I think it's for Liebig meat extract, but I'm not sure. So there's that one. Now this one's cool. This one's of Christopher Columbus. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Eric at Those Back Pages, because he was showing some Liebig cards, and which prompted me to do a video, which then prompted me to buy more cards. So, Eric, hope you enjoy these. This is of Christopher Columbus. And depending on the date of this card, this might be the first Christopher Columbus card. And then I picked up a whole set. Now, going back to my point that I made during my video, it is sometimes easier to pick up a set versus pick up just a couple of cards. And so I'm going to show you the 3 cards I was chasing in this set. So this is of Classic Composers. It's a 6-card set, as Liebig used to do. But they had Mozart and Beethoven and Bach, Verdi, Rossini, and Richard Wagner. And all of these cards came from the late 1800s. All right, so then I got 2 Oback cards. Here's the 2 Oback cards that I got. This one right here is of Brooks, and his name is Clarence Brooks, and he was playing for Spokane, Washington in the Northwest League. And then this person is Lurchin, who played for Sacramento in the Pacific Coast League. Now, I got this card really because I love the contrast that you have of the red background, and then you've got 2 shades of green used. He's got a gray uniform, but then his hat is dark green. His socks are dark green, and he's got those light green sleeves on. So just kind of a really cool image. And here's the back for that one, and then here's the back for the other one. All right, so then I got this early 1900s Abraham Lincoln card. This is from a playing card set. And here's what the back looks like. It's got the White House on the back. And I opened up my first couple of packs of Topps cards this week. And I was at Five Below with my wife, and you know, I saw a couple of a couple of packs there, and I just wanted to open some up. So this is something I pulled from it. This is a chrome edition of the Corbin Carroll rookie card. And then last but not least, so I got this card, and it's trimmed down at the bottom, but I was missing this card out of the set. Here's what the back looks like. This is another Marshall and Ball. This is from 1882, by the way. And then the last one I got is a postcard. And this postcard is kind of interesting because it shows a baseball team, and on their jerseys it says Brooks Clothing Company. And so I found that to be pretty interesting. Now on the back, it's got writing on the back. This is from 1908. Yeah, 1908. And it's got writing on the back. And on the back, the person who's named Bert talks about they're one of the players on the card. So this card is actually written from one of the players on the card. And so it's pretty cool. I don't know if SGC will grade this. I know it's going to get an authentic, but I don't really know how to write this up on SGC when I do the order, because all the postcards I've sent SGC, they won't grade any of them, so I must be doing something wrong. If anyone watching this knows how to submit cards to submit postcards to SGC, please let me know. Anyway, that's everything that I have for you this week for Lagniappe, and y'all take care, and I will see you next week. Keep hunting the good stuff. Bye.